Hello everyone, good morning. So guys, this is the first video discussion for our first mock test. And guys, in this session, I'm not going to solve the entire question paper for you. Rather, I would be telling you which type of question should be picked in the examination, which type of question should be dropped, right? And how to solve the question strategically rather than giving it the lot of time to it. Fine. And yes, if I go through this question paper in just 2 hours, right? I took around, guys, I could not, when I saw this paper, I was also sitting with my students to solve this question paper. And when I was sitting for the paper, I just gave around 1 hour to it and I solved the questions of maths and reasoning only and I just left. I didn't solve the questions of reading comprehension and obviously I didn't fill the OMR also. So I just gave 1 hour to me and I solved the paper. And obviously I will be telling you which type of questions I have solved and how much time I have devoted, like per question. And obviously guys, here in this paper I could solve around 14-15 questions which I could solve in a glance, right? So first when I saw this paper, I just flipped all the pages of this paper. I just checked all the questions, like which question I can solve in a glance. Just by looking at the questions, I can solve the question or not. Fine. So let me tell you which type of questions I could solve just by looking at them. So question number 5, 7, 20, 27, 28, 29, 30, 37, 45, 49, 50, then 64, 68, and then 75. So guys, these are the questions that I could solve in first 17-18 minutes, right? And let me count how many questions are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. Guys, these 14 questions I could solve in first 16-17 minutes or 18 minutes, I think, right? And let me tell you guys how to approach this paper, right, in the examination in just in just limitation of 2 hours. Fine. So guys, first question is question number 5. Question number 5 is directly formula based question that says, just read the question. The question is, in how many different arrangements can 5 people be seated in the form of a circle? 2 arrangements are considered the same if each person has to got same neighbors in both the arrangements. It means what, guys? This is the case of circular permutation in case of a garland or a necklace, right? So the formula for the same is factorial n minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so if n people are there, then obviously it will be factorial 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So factorial 5 minus 1 is factorial 4, factorial 4 is 12, 12 by 2, sorry, factorial 4 is 24, 24 by 2 is 12. Okay, so this question can be solved just, if you know the formula, this question will hardly take 10-15 seconds of your after reading the question, after comprehending the question. Okay guys, right? So this was a simple question. Another question, question number 7 I am talking about. Okay. Question number 7. Guys, question number 7 says, the expression 23 raised to the power n minus 7 raised to the power n, where n is an even natural number, is always divisible by what? See, all of you, we know that a raised to the power n minus b raised to the power n, where n is an even number, is always divisible by a minus b and a plus b both. I repeat, a to the power n minus b to the power n, where n is even number, is always divisible by a minus b and a plus b both. Fine. So guys, the answer will be 23 minus 7 and 23 plus 7. So this is 30 and 16. So a number will be divisible by 13. This number will be divisible by 30 and 16 both. Okay. So guys, 30, if a number is divisible by 30, then obviously all the factors of 30 will also divide that number, right? So this is 5, this is 6, right? And if a number is divisible by 16, then all the factor will be divide that number. So 1, 2, 3, 4 all. Alright guys? Okay. So let me tell you, if you know the concept behind this, the question will not take much time of yours. If you don't know the concept, then obviously you will take time. Anyways, after that, let me tell you. So first I'll be solving those questions, right? Question number 20. Everybody, question number 20. So question number 20, guys. Wait, question number 20 is here. Yes, question number 20, guys. Question number 20 is saying a frog hops and lands exactly 1 meter away at a time. What is the least number of hops required to reach at a point of 10 centimeter away? Guys, here you just have to bit observant. Let's say this is the place 10 centimeter away. Fine. So let's say this is A and this is C. Frog has to jump from A to C. Okay. But the problem is in one jump he goes 1 meter. Right. So let's take an intermediate point here B. This is 1 meter. Right. And 1 meter. So 1 meter, 1 meter. So the frog goes from A to B and then B to C. Right. So 2 jumps are required. Right. A simple question, very simple question. And this question will hardly take, very less time of your if you understood the question well, right? Okay. Now, that was question number 20 I talked about. Then question number 27. Guys, question number 27. Guys, this question. Question number 27 says P and Q are 2 integers. Is P greater than Q? P is equal to 2Q. Statement number 1 and statement number 2, P plus Q is less than 0. See guys, P plus Q is less than 0. This question cannot be solved with this statement alone and this statement alone. Why so? Because P is equal to 2Q. So if PQ both are positive, right, then P is equal to 2Q. In this case, P will be greater than Q, that is okay. But if P and Q both are negative, because the question is saying they are integers, right? They are integers. So integer can be positive also, integer can be negative also. So if both of them are positive, then P, obviously P will be greater than Q, because P is equal to 2Q. I am talking about the first statement alone. And if both of them are negative, and if P is equal to 2Q, then obviously P will be less than Q, right? So from first statement alone, I cannot say anything. From second statement alone, also I cannot say anything, right? Because P plus Q is a negative quantity. But which of them is negative, I don't know. Okay. Or maybe both of them will be negative, maybe one of them is positive, another is negative, I don't know. Okay. But when we club these two statements together, then P is equal to 2Q. If I put the value of P is equal to 2Q over here, so 2Q plus Q is equal to 3Q. 3Q is less than 0, it means Q is less than 0, right? It means Q is negative, and when I put Q is negative, then obviously P is also negative, right guys? So now, if both of them are negative, then obviously, if both of them are negative, then obviously you can get the answer, right? If both of them are negative, then obviously you can get the answer. P is equal to 2Q, right? So again, if Q is equal to minus 1, if Q is equal to minus 1, then P is equal to what? Minus 2. Okay, everybody? So, you get the answer. So, answer can be either yes, answer can be either no, but answer should be unique. Everybody, yes or no, right? Answer can be either yes, answer can be either no, but it should be unique. Fine? So, I could solve this question in very less amount of time, and yes, you can also solve it. Guys, don't get demoralized and demotivated. You have to practice these type of questions, because in the examination you have to maintain your speed, maintain your pace. Fine? Okay. After that, so this was question number 27, and then question number 28. Guys, question number 28 is a good question. Just think about it. This question is saying what? CS is a 2-digit number and is a perfect square. Each of its digit is increased by the same value to get another 2-digit number 80, and that is also a perfect square number, right? What is the sum of the two-digit numbers? CS plus 80. Everyone, two-digit perfect square numbers. So the first two-digit perfect square number is what? 16. Okay. So both the digits are increased by the same quantity. Fine. So let's say both of them increase by 1. So this will become 27. 27 is not the perfect square. Both of them let's say increase by 2. So this will become what? 38. 38 is not the perfect square. Both of them is increased by 3. Right. So 3, 3. So this will become 49. So 49 is also a perfect square number. Matched. Right. Now let's check, do we have some other combination like this? Okay. So second perfect square number is 25. Right. So 1, 1. So you will get 36. Another perfect square number, guys. Right? Matched. Okay. Do we have some more combination like this? Let's say we talk about 25. 2 plus 2 is 4. 5 plus 2 is 7. 47. No, not. And then let's check 36. Right. 36 plus 1, 1 is 47. 36 plus 2, 2 is 58. 36 plus 3, 3 is 69, not a perfect square. So guys, done. We can have these two combinations, 16 and 25. So CS can be 16 and 25. 80 can be 49 and 36. Correct everyone? Fine. So this can be clicked. I mean, if you are thoughtful and you have solved many questions like based on numbers and squares, so these things will be clicked to you in the examination. Else obviously you have to think a lot, right? But anyways, so question is saying what is the sum of the two-digit number CS plus 80? So guys, here what is the sum of the two-digit number CS plus 80? So here we can get sum as 49, or here we can get sum as 36. Sorry, here we can get sum as this 16 plus this 65, and here we can get the sum as what? 1, and this is 61. Right? So guys, there are two combinations of CS and 80. So there are two answers. Just if I read the question statement only. But now read the first statement alone. 80 is more than CS. 80 is more than CS. So 80 is more than CS in both the cases. Right? 80 is more than CS in both the cases. And in fact, the question is saying, when you add something to CS, then you get 80. Then 80 is obviously more than CS. Right? So there is no point of reading this statement. Now second statement alone. So this statement alone is not giving you any answer. Now 80 is more than twice of CS. 80 is more than twice of CS. The first combination is satisfying this condition. Right? 16 2s are 32. 32 plus 1 is 33. Right everybody? So this combination is satisfying this condition, but this combination is not. So just reading second statement alone, you can find the answer of this question. Clear everyone? So it was a good question, right? Okay. Done guys? Alright. Let's move to the next question. Next such question. Okay. After that, I was talking about question number 28. 27 is done. 28. This was 28, I think, right? This was 28. And then question number 29. See guys, this question was also an easy question. Question number 29. This is an easy question. In this question, we will use the options to get the answer. Right? Easy questions. We will solving this question just by the help of the options. Fine. Just read the options and get the value. Question is saying a two-digit number exceeds by 90. By 19, the sum of the squares of its digit. Okay. So let's take the first option. So 7 is square plus 2 is square. 7 is square is 49. 49 plus 4 is 53. 53. What is the difference between 53 and 72? The difference is 19. So the number is 19 exceeds the sum of the squares of the digits, right? First condition is satisfied. Now the second condition, and by 44 the double of the product of the digits. Double of the products of the digits. So 72 we are talking about 72. 7 into 2 is 14. and double of 14 is 28. What is the difference between 72 minus 28? This is 44. Yes, satisfying both the conditions, so this is the correct answer. Right, everybody? So in the examination, we should solve the questions like this. There is no need to make equations and solve it completely using x and something. No, there is no need by going with this formula and something or the equation. No, right? Just do it. Okay, and move. After that, question number 30, guys. See everyone, in question number 30, it's a very good question. This question is the combination of average topic, everyone. This question is the combination of the topic average and the combination of a topic where xy minus yx is the multiple of 9. Okay, xy means a 2-digit number and the reverse of it. The difference between them is the multiple of 9. Okay, everyone, fine. So the question is, the average of 22-digit numbers, digit of one number get interchanged, and because of which the average got reduced by 1.8. So 20 into 1.8, that is 36. So 9 into x minus y is 36. So x minus y is equal to 4. Okay. So question is what? The question is the difference in the value of the digits, right? So difference of the digits has been asked, so that is 4. Guys, this is the direct formula. Okay, if you haven't studied it, just go and study this concept. Fine. Okay. Anyways, and guys, let me tell you, in our class, we work upon these type of questions. We work like anything for these type of questions, right? So if you want to take some classes from UNGIST, you can take, if you want to prepare for these type of questions, you can join our classes also, right? I'm not actually endorsing my classes over here, but I'm telling you, I'm giving an honest suggestion. Okay. Anyways, guys, the next question. The next question is, question number 30 is done, then 37. Guys, 37. 37, everyone, question number 37 says, the total number of 2-digit numbers which have only 3 factors. Guys, let me tell you, only the squares of prime numbers have 3 factors. I repeat, the squares of prime numbers have 3 factors, right? So this is the direct concept that we have taught in our class. A square of a prime number has 3 factors, right? For example, 9. 9 is the square of 3. It has 3 factors, 1, 3, 9. Okay. So question is saying 2-digit numbers. So 5 square is a 2-digit number, 25. 7 square is a 2-digit number, 49. After that, we have a prime number as 11. 11 square is 121. So it's a 3-digit number. So guys, the answer is 2. Okay. So if you know this concept, the square of a prime number has 3 factors only. Okay. So if you know this concept, the question is very easy. You can solve this question in seconds. If you don't know this concept, guys, you will take a lot of time for solving these type of questions. Let me tell you. And UPSC is hitting the basics only. UPSC is not giving you tough questions. They are hitting the basics. Okay. Anyways, now guys, question number 37 is done. After that, question number 45. Question number 45. Yes guys, question number 45, just read this question. Question number 45, I am reading it like with my question paper, because I have to, all the time I have to like look at this. Yeah. Question number 45, 2 years ago the price of the stock dropped by 20%. Last year it dropped by further 50%. Consider the following 2 statements and assuming that there is no other fluctuation in the prices. So all of you, let's say it was 100. So when it got decreased by 20%, it became 80. And when it decreased by 50%, it became 40. So initially it was 100 and finally it was 40. Right? The first statement. The current stock price should be increased by 150% to return to the original value. Now guys, if you increase this by 60, right, if you increase this value by 60, then it will come to the original value. So obviously 60 is what percentage of 40? So 60 is 150% with respect to 40. So this statement is correct. Now the current stock price should be increased by 25% to reach the half of its original value. So guys, if you increase this value by 25 means 1/4. 1/4 means 10%, right? So if you increase this value by 10, so this will become 50. So 50 is the half of the original value, right? So this is also correct. Fine. So the answer is C, both 1 and 2. So friends, these questions are actually simple, right? I have picked these questions and we have designed these questions like with a lot of hard work, with a lot of brainstorming. So these questions are simple, but these questions are very basic, and if you are not prepared for the basic things, then these questions would be looking tough to you. Okay. Anyways, after that, question number 45 is done. Then come to 49. Everyone, question number 49, just think about it. Question number 49 is saying, just look at this. Question number 49 is saying, find the sum of the digits of a number which is 7 times of its unit digit. There is a number, its value is the 7 times of its unit digit. What is the number? Okay. So guys, just look at this. Question is saying, see. So 1 into 7 is what? 7. 2 into 7 is what? 14, right? So 2 into 7 can't be the number. I mean, just think about it. Question is saying what? Question is saying, find the sum of the digits of a number which is 7 times of its unit digit. Right, everybody? So just think about it. For example, they are saying 23 is not the 7 times of its unit digit. Huh? Okay. So unit digit can be 1, unit digit can be 2, unit digit can be 3, unit digit can be 4, unit digit can be 5, unit digit can be 6, 7, 8, 9 for any number, or unit digit can be 0 also for that matter, right? Guys, done. Now just think about it. 0 into 7 is 0, 1 into 7 is 1, it's a 1 digit number. 2 into 7 is 14. So number can't be 14. 3 into 7 is 21. Okay. 4 into 7 is 28. 5 into 7 is 35. Everybody, now think about it. Here, this number is 7 times of its unit digit. Everyone, fine? 5 into 7 is 35. So this number is 7 times. This number is 7 times of its unit digit. 35 is 7 times of 5. Okay? Solved. So 3 plus 5 is 8. After that, the question is saying 8 or, the options are saying 8 or 9. So answer can be 9 also. So let me check about 9 also. So 6 into 7 is 42. No. 7 into 7 is 49. No. And then 8 into 7 is 56. No. 9 into 7 is 63. No. So guys, 35 is the only number, right? This will satisfy the condition. So the answer is 8. Clear? Right? Guys, the question is simple. But in the examination there will be a pressure, right? So sometimes, obviously, I also had to double check it that 9 bhi to answer nahi hai, right? Anyways, after that, another question that I was talking about is, this was 49 and then let's come to 50. Guys, question number 50. Everyone, question number 50 is saying, find the largest 3-digit number which has exactly 9 factors. Guys, 9 factors. 9 factors means what? Number has to be in the form of x square plus y square. Why? Why? Either it can be a prime number raised to the power 8, or it can be x square into y square, right? So this is the concept in factors. Okay, you might have studied it. If you didn't study it, please guys, we actually teach these type of topics in our class in detail. Fine? Okay. So this is what? This is x into y raised to the power 2. Fine? So a perfect square number which is the product of two prime numbers. Fine. So guys, this is what? This is the perfect square of 27. This is the square of 30. This is the square of 31. This is the square of 26, guys. 26 is 2 into 13, right? 2 into 13. So yes, this is 2 square into 13 square, and this will have 9 factors, which is 3 into 3. The answer is 9. Correct? So guys, here, this is the correct answer, 676. So if you know the concepts, these questions are simple. But if you don't know the concept, the question would be tougher for you, right? Okay. After that, this was question number 50, guys. And then question number 64. Yes, everyone, 64 was a simple question. You can solve it just by looking at the question. The question is saying, here x is equal to 44, y is equal to 46. There are two numbers, two positive integers. Consider the following statement. The product of the LCM and SCF is 2024. See, everyone, product of two numbers is equal to their LCM into SCF, right? LCM and SCF of two numbers is equal to, like, I mean, you must have studied the formula. LCM into SCF is equal to product of numbers, right? So here LCM into SCF is equal to 44 into 46. So yes, the product of 44 and 46 is 2024. So this is same as LCM into SCF. This is correct. Fine. The next statement is saying the sum of the LCM and SCF is this. Okay. So guys, LCM of these two numbers, so these two numbers are 2 into 22 and this is 2 into 23. Fine. So LCM of these two numbers is 2 into 22 into 23. This is the LCM. And the SCF of two numbers is 2. I mean, the SCF of these two numbers is 2. So here, this plus this is equal to 2026? No. Why? Because guys, this is 44 into 23, right? So it can't cross 2000, right? And this is 2. Obviously, it is very much less than 2000. I mean, this is 44 into 23. This is very much less than 2000. Fine. And this is plus 2. Fine. So obviously, it can't become 2026. So this statement is not correct. So only one. Okay, guys, right? All right. Now, question number 64 is done. Then 68 and 75, two more questions. 68. 68, guys, 68 is a simple question. Question is saying PQR are equal to 2, 3, 4. In some order, how many values are possible of P raised to the power Q, the whole raised to the power R? So guys, this is 2 raised to the power 3 raised to the power 4, number 1, 2 raised to the power 4 raised to the power 3, number 2, 3 raised to the power 2 raised to the power 4, and 3 raised to the power 4 raised to the power 2. And then 4 square cube and 4 cube to the square. See, all of you, here the value is 2 raised to the power 12. And here also the value is 2 raised to the power 12. Why? Because this will become 4 to the power 6. 4 to the power 6 is 2 square to the power 6, that is 2 raised to the power 12. And here it will become 3 to the power 8. So guys, these two values are different and this are same. So obviously there are two distinct values. Question is saying how many distinct values are possible, right? So there are two distinct values are possible, that's it. Alright. Okay. 68 and then 75. Guys, 75. Everyone, 75 is again a simple question. Here, which among is the largest? So take all the power 12 because 12 is the LCM of the denominators of these numbers. Right? So this will become 2 raised to the power 6. This will become 3 to the power 4. This will become 4 to the power 3. This will become 6 square. And this will become 12. Okay, everybody? Right. So which is the greatest value? This is 81. 81 is the greatest value, right? So 3 raised to the power 1 by 3 is the greatest value, correct? So guys, this is the process of solving these type of questions. So friends, here I have solved around 15 questions, right? in just see in the examination, guys, here I'm telling you each and every step like what I'm doing, fine. But in the examination, I don't have to tell anyone like what I'm doing. I'm just thinking and solving the question, right? And moreover, in the examination, I had this hard copy, right? Here I'm just scrolling everything up and down, right? So that's why I'm taking time. But in the examination, I just solved these questions in around 17-18 minutes, and that's what I'm expecting from you guys also, right? So you have to find the questions, right, as per your convenience. You have to find the question, you have to find the familiar questions in the examination. You don't have to do the, like, you don't have to solve all the questions starting from 1, right? No, please. It doesn't matter that you have solved the question from any sequence or not. Nobody is going to check your sequence or the order, or like how did you solve the question, what step have you followed, what formula have you used. Nobody is going to check that, right? So anyways, guys, now I'll be solving the entire paper for you, don't worry, fine? Just look at this. Okay, so guys, let's start from here only. Now I'm here, so let's start from here. Okay, guys, question number 72. Question number 72 is saying the possible number, just wait guys. Question number 72 is saying the possible numbers of integers between 1000 to 10,000 containing 2 times 2's 10 and 13, for example 2023, for example 2023, fine? Okay, so guys, 2023, fine? Dekhiye, all of you have to use 2 times 2, 1013, right? Question is saying you have to use 2 2's, 10 and 13, and you need to form a 4-digit number. That number has to be greater than 3000 and less than, sorry, that number has to be greater than 1000 and less than 10,000, right? So guys, let me tell you, that number will be started either with 2 or with 3, right? Because a number can't be started with 0. Okay, so guys, if a number is starting with 2, we have 3 positions, fine? So here the answer is factorial 3, so that is 6. Correct? And if a number is starting with 3, so 220, right everyone? So here we have 3 positions. So this is factorial 3, but factorial 2. Why? Divided by factorial 2. Why? Because 2 of them are same. So here this is what? Here this is 3. So 6 numbers are possible here, 3 numbers are possible here. Okay? So total we have 6 plus 3, total we have 9 numbers possible. Okay everybody, this is the answer. This question was also simple, provided you are very much comfortable with permutation and combination. I mean, especially the number formation part. And if you didn't do that, these videos are available in our free CSAT classes. So permutation and combination we have taught in detail in our free CSAT classes. So guys, please check those classes and you will get the solution for this question. Don't worry about it. Huh? Okay, after that guys, if I talk about question number 76, guys, question number 76 was a tough question. You should not solve these type of questions in the examination. This was the tough question, because for this particular question there is no process. I mean, there is a process, but that process is the lengthy one that comes from algebra, fine. So, and by hit and trial, if you could solve this question also, then obviously you will be in doubt here. I got 1 number, suppose that. Then still you will be in doubt, like more than 1 to nahi honge, ya more than 2 to nahi honge. So try to avoid these type of questions. By the way, let me tell you, the answer is 1, because here 10 is the only number which satisfying this condition. So 10 square plus 10 plus 11, that is 121, which is 11 square, right? So here 10 is the only number which satisfying this condition. But guys, in the examination, अगर आपको ये क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट मान लीजिए आता है या क्लिक कर गया तो ठीक है, नहीं किया तो don't waste your time in such type of questions, because you didn't solve these type of questions in your preparation, first thing. And the second thing is, you don't know the concept behind that, right? So there is no need to solve these type of questions, I mean, which are really awkward for you or the weird for you. Fine, please mat kariye, chhod dijiye. Okay. And guys, here, suppose that if I miss some question, So the detailed solution is also there, आप उसमें देख लीजिएगा, and if you don't get the solution, you may please ask that question once again. Don't worry about it. Fine. Okay. After that, guys. After that, yes, question number 71 and question number 74. Let me solve these two questions for you. Question number 71. Question number 71 is saying 40 men can complete a work in 30 days. Question number 71. 40 men can complete a work in 30 days. They started working together, but on every 10th day, 5 men left the work. Work will be completed in how many days? There are 4 options. See guys, this is the question based upon M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. The total work will be equated, both the ends, fine. So this was assigned to 40 men for 30 days. So total unit of work was this. These 40 workers worked for how many days? These 40 workers started the work, they worked for 10 days, and after 10 days 5 left. Now they became 35. 35 worked for more 10 days and then 5 left, then 30 left, and 30 worked for next 10 days, right? Now guys, just look at the options, right? Why I am not doing beyond 30? Because I have checked the option, like the one option is 30, then 36, then 35, and then 20. So in 20 days the work was not completed. Why? Because here the sum is 1200. Guys, here the sum is 1200, correct? But here this is 400 and this is 350. So 400 plus 350 is 750. So in 20 days the work was not completed. Leave it. And in 30 days also the work was not completed, because this is 750 and plus 300. So 750 plus 300 is 1050, right? How much work is still left? Think about it guys. 1050 units of work is being done in first 30 days, right? It means 150 units work is still left. And for 150 units work, how many workers are left over there? 25 workers are still left. So 25 into 6. 25 into 6 is 150. So guys, the work will be done in this pattern. So in next 6 more days, after 36 more days will be required. So entirely in 36 days the work will be completed. Correct guys? So the question was simple, right? Now you must be feeling that the question was simple. So the question is simple, but yes guys, you should be practiced enough, right? You must have practiced these type of questions during your preparation, right? Okay, anyways, after that, guys, question number 74. A 100-digit number is being formed by writing consecutive natural numbers in front of each other, starting with 1 like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The remainder when the number is divided by 8. See guys, the divisibility rule for 8 is what? The divisibility rule of 8 is the last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Okay. So obviously if you find the remainder, then obviously you need to divide last 3 digits of that number by 8. Correct? The question is, it's a 100-digit number. Guys, 100-digit number. So 100-digit number means when you write from 1 to 9, okay, you write 9 digits only. Fine. After that, when you write from 10 to, let's say, 50. 10 to 50, these are 41 digits. 41 numbers, I'm sorry. These are 41 numbers. So 41 into 2 is what? Guys, 41 into 2 is 82. 82 plus 9 is 91. 91 plus, just wait. Guys, this must be 10 to 54. Everyone, 10 to 54. This is what? This is 45 digits. 45 numbers. So 45 into 2. This is 90 digits. Fine. Then 55. So all of you, the last 3 digits of the number is 54 and then 5. These are the last 3 digits of the number. The number will be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 52, 53, 54 and 5. This is the entire number. This is the complete 100-digit number. This number would be divided by 8. What is the remainder? So guys, I just segregate, I'll just break 545 into three parts. The first is into two parts in fact. The first is 400 and then 144 and then 1, right? So this is the multiple of 8, this is the multiple of 8. So here the remainder is 0, here the remainder is 0, but here the remainder is 1. Guys, the answer is 1. Everyone fine? So this question was also an okay question. This was not a simple question, guys, right? But yes, not that tough also. It was a moderate question. Okay? But yes, you should be knowing that how many digits are being used when we write a 2-digit number or when we write a 3-digit number, and when we write from 1 to 100 or when we write from 1 to 1000, how many total digits do we use? These type of questions UPSC have asked earlier. So that's why I am putting these type of questions in our mock. Okay? After that, guys, after that, just look for these questions. Okay. Question number 67. Question number 67 is saying a number is called a triangular number if it can be written as the sum of the natural numbers. Guys, the sum of the natural numbers is known as sigma n. Fine. So here sigma n is being written as the triangular number. Okay, anyways. So question is saying how many 2-digit perfect square numbers are the triangular numbers? How many 2-digit perfect square numbers are the triangular number? Everyone, just think about it. Sigma 4 is 10. It's not a perfect square. Sigma 5 is 15. It's not a perfect square. Sigma 6 is 21. Not a perfect square. Sigma 7, 28. Not a perfect square. Sigma 8, 36. Guys, a perfect square number. Sigma 9, 45. Not a perfect square. Sigma 10, 55. Not a perfect square. Sigma 11, 66, not a perfect square. Sigma 12, 78, not a perfect square. Sigma 13, 91, not a perfect square. Sigma 14 is 105. So guys, it is not a 2-digit number. So only one number, that is 36. So the answer is 1. B option is the correct choice. Guys, okay? So if you are practiced enough, I mean, see, I don't remember the values. मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको कि मुझे values याद नहीं है, but sigma 4 is I can recall sigma 4 is 10, and then 10 plus 5, then 15 plus 6, then 21 plus 7, then 28 plus 8. So I was solving the question like this, right? I was not doing the entire. I don't remember all the values, and आपको भी याद नहीं करनी है, ऐसे ही करना है, right? Smart calculation, ठीक है? Anyways. Yes, all of you. The next question is, after giving 20% discount on the market price to the customer, the seller's profit was 20%. Okay. After giving 20% discount on the market price, the seller's profit was 20%. Which of the following is true? See, everyone, here just try to understand the question. After giving 20% discount on the market price, so 80% of MRP, right? When you are giving 20% discount on the market price, so market price will become 80% of it, right? The seller's profit was 20%. So it was 120% of CP. Everybody okay? So 80% of market price, so MRP, 80% of market price is 120% of CP. So this is the concept of reverse ratio. So this is 120 and 80, right? So this is 12:8, or you can say this is 3:2. Everyone fine? This is 3:2, correct? So what I'm trying to say is MRP is to CP is 3:2. So guys, if I consider MRP as 100, CP as 100, then MRP will be 150 and SP will be what? SP will be 20% discount of this. So that will be 120. Everybody okay? So this is, I mean, these are the values MRP, SP, CP. So MRP is 150, CP was 100, SP is what? SP is 120. Correct? Okay. So now guys, just look at the options. I think sale price is 120. is marked price is 150 plus cost price is 100, 250 by 2, that is 225. So 125, that is 125, right? Okay, correct? So guys, this question is based on the reverse ratio concept, or you can think it directly also, but obviously you should be practiced enough for these type of questions. Fine. Okay. Now everyone, this question. Guys, this question, I know it directly, but if you don't know it directly, don't solve it, right? Let me tell you guys, 145. 145 is the only number. PQR are distinct digits from 0 to 9, where PQR is equal to factorial P plus factorial Q plus factorial R. Okay, so 145 is the only number that satisfies factorial 1 plus factorial 4 plus factorial 5. Okay everybody, this is the only number, that is factorial 1 plus factorial 4 plus factorial 5. So this is 145. This is the only number guys, huh? So obviously, now what is the question? Each PQR is less than 5? No, it is not correct, because here R is 5. P plus Q plus R is a perfect square. So 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. No, neither. Okay guys, clear? So if you know it, then you can go for this question, because आप exam में इसको solve नहीं कर पाएंगे. I was knowing it directly, then I could solve it, right? Anyways, okay guys, after that, there is a probability question. There is a probability ka question. Question number 69. Guys, question number 69. 4 coins are tossed simultaneously. Ram says it will come as 2 head and 2 tail. Ram is saying 2 heads and 2 tails. So guys, the probability for Ram's winning is what? Factorial 4 divided by factorial 2 into factorial 2 and divided by 2 raised to the power 4, which is the sample space. So this is what? 6 by 16. 6 by 16 is 3 by 16. Sorry, 6 by 16 is 3 by 8. Everyone, so chances for winning of Ram is 3 by 8. Okay, and what Shyam is saying? Shyam is saying it will be either 3 head and 1 tail, or 3 head, 1 tail, or 3 tail and 1 head. Okay, so guys, देखिए H tail or T H. So obviously this will be what? This will be like there are 4 cases for this, because T can come here, and obviously 4 cases for this also. So total will be 8 by 16, that is 1 by 2. Right? 1 by 2 means what? 50%, and here it is 37.5%. So obviously Shyam has the higher chance of winning. Right everybody? Okay. So guys, again I am saying you, the question may be simple or may be tough also, provided one thing is very important, that you have to practice it enough, right? Okay. After that guys, see everyone, 63 number question is really good question. Why? Because this question is completely resembling with PYQs. This is a very good question guys, right? This is completely resembling with PYQs. So here, when you add it, PQRS, QRSP, PS, whatever. So M will become what? M will become 1, 1, 1, P plus Q plus R plus S, right? Why? Because this is 10,000 P plus 1,000 Q, 1,000 P plus 100 Q plus something like, if I talk about PQRS, right? So PQRS is what? 1000 P plus 100 Q plus 10 R plus 1 S. Fine. So guys, when you add them, you will be getting, this is PQRS. Similarly, you can get another number like this, like this, like this. So when you add all the 4 numbers, correct? So you will get this result, M as this. Fine. Now the question is saying M can be divisible by. M can be divisible by. So everyone just think about it. M can be divisible by what? This is 11 into 1001, sorry, 11 into 101 into P plus Q plus R plus S, correct? This is your M, huh? So here 9, because the question is saying PQRS are distinct numbers, distinct digits, huh? So PQRS, they are distinct. So they can be 9, 8, 7, 6. The greatest value of them is what? The greatest value of them is 30. So the greatest value of P plus Q plus R plus S is 30, correct? So obviously if this is 30 guys, then 30 is divisible by 3. 30, I mean you can take 3 common from 30 and 11 is here. So M can be divisible by 33 but not by 32. M is divisible by 33 but not by 32. I mean M can be divisible guys, right? Because M cannot be divisible by 32 because 32 kahin se banega hi nahi. You won't get the sum as 32. Think on it guys, huh? And let me tell you, these type of questions have been asked in UPSC CSAT in consecutive 4 years. 2020, 21, 22, 23. Consecutive 4 years, right? So guys, do these type of questions, okay? After that, this is the passage, leave it. Yes guys, this is the simple question. A bag contains 1 rupee, 50 paisas, 25 paisa. ठीक है, so this is 5 into 1 plus 7 into 0.5 plus 9 into 0.25. Correct? So this is 5 plus 3.5 plus 2.25. Huh? So this is 10.75, which is given as 430. So this is 40 times of this. Correct everyone? Right? So now the question is what? The question is 50 paisa. So this into 40, 7 into 40. The answer is 280. Right? 280. Okay? Correct? Fine. All right. Okay. Guys, this question number 57. 57 is saying Suyodhan can smash, just wait. Suyodhan can smash any piece of concrete into exactly 8 pieces by one blow of his majestic mace. Consider the following statements. So सुयोधन जो है एक शॉट में किसी भी एक कंक्रीट का टोटल 8 पीसेस कर देते हैं. तो गाइस 8 मींस व्हाट? दिस इज 1 plus 7. 1 piece is already there, 7 pieces are extra. So in one hit 7 pieces extra are being formed. Okay, so guys 64 means 1 plus 63, right? 63 divided by 7, which is 9. Okay, so he will have to make 9 blows. Yes, correct, because 9 into 7 is 63 and 64 is like 1 plus 63 because one part is already there, right? Suppose that if you just tear it once, right, it will give you 2 pieces. Fine, clear? If you tear it twice, it will give you 3 pieces. Fine. If you tear it thrice, it will give you 4 pieces. Just think about it. Fine. Okay. So it is correct. And 120. So 120 is what? 1 plus 17 into 7. So 17 blows. Yeah, correct. Both of them are correct. Everybody fine now? Okay. All right. After that, guys. After that. This question number 59. For question number 59, guys, we have to do each and every number. We have to form each and every number. We have to check it कि ये बनेगा कि नहीं बनेगा, right? इस तरह से करेंगे उसको. So we need to do it manually, right? One by one by putting numbers. Okay, so there is no formula, there is no process for these type of questions. These questions you need to solve it. So if you are left with time, you should go for this question because ये हो जाएगा, right? It will take time, but you can solve these type of questions. Okay, there is no background is needed. You have to just fulfill the condition of the question. That's it. Fine. Okay, here question number 58. For question number 58, guys, you just have to take some values of m and n and you need to satisfy the values. And when you take the values, you will find all above values are possible. Fine. मैंने भी इसमें वैल्यू लेकर के किया है, तो आपको भी ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा. All the values are possible. Okay. Like for example, मैं आपको कोई 1 or 2 values, let me check. Price of the product is first increased by m%. So let's say it is 100. If it is increased by 10%, so this will become 110. Okay, 110. Now if it is decreased by 10%, it will become 99. So m is 10, n is also 10, right? So here I am equal to n, because the question is saying if the final price is less than the original price, correct? Now let's say 100 is increased by 10, okay, but decreased by 12, then obviously you will get less than 100. So here n is greater than m, or you can say m is less than n, right? So this value is also possible. So I have checked two values I got two values are possible. So obviously third value will be possible, because options are all the values are possible, right? They did code like 1 and 2 only, 1 or 2 only, something like that. तो ये ऑप्शंस देखने के बाद मुझे लगा कि जब दो मैच कर रहे हैं तो फिर all the values are possible, right? That's it. वैसे आप चेक कर लीजिएगा, थर्ड भी आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है? Okay. After that, guys, let's talk about question number 54. See, everyone, question number 54 is the simple case of ratio and proportion, right? Question number 54 is the simple case of ratio and proportion. The question is saying Ahmad, Balram and Carol. Ahmad, A, B, C. ठीक है? Ahmad, Balram and Carol. So question is saying when Balram is doing 100, Carol is doing 80. Balram is doing 100, Carol is doing 80. And when Carol is doing 100, Ahmad is doing 80. Carol is doing 100, Ahmad is doing 80. Okay, everyone, this is the question, right? So do one thing, 80 and 100, take the LCM of 80 and 100. What is the LCM of 80 and 100? This is 400. So make all of them as 400. So if you are making this as 400, you are multiplying this by 5, and obviously you have to multiply this by 5 also. But if you are making this as 400, you are multiplying this with 4, so you have to multiply this with 4 also. Fine. So just think about it, guys. This is 320 is to 500, right, is to 400. Okay. So divide all the numbers by what? Just wait. 32 is to 50 is to 40, right? Divide all the numbers by 2. So 16, 25, 20. 16, 25, 20. The ratio of ABC is 16, 25, 20, guys. Alright? 16, 25, 20. Correct? After that, read the question carefully. I mean the options. So when Balaram finishes 75, means thrice of this, right? So obviously he will be finishing 48, thrice of this, and 60. What is the question? Ahmad finishes 48. Yeah, it is correct. Now Carol finishes 40. This is twice of this. Carol finishes 40. Then Ahmad finishes 32. It's 28, so it's not correct. Right? So one only. Everybody clear now? Right? So this question is the typical case of ratio and proportion. But yes, if you are comfortable with those type of questions, then only you can solve these questions in the examination. right? Even I was not solving this question in the first glance, though I could solve it, but I knew that this question would take time. I cannot solve this question just by reading the question. So in first glance, I solved only those questions that I could solve just by reading the question, right? Anyways, after that, 53. 53 is saying PQRST are 5 brothers who were born in equal interval. P is the eldest. So PQRST. P is the eldest and T is the youngest. Okay. And also known as sum of the averages of 5 brothers is 30 years. Sum of the ages. Guys, sum of the ages of 5 brothers is 30. It means their average is 6. Fine. So it can be 6, 7, 8, 5, 4. Or it can be 6, 8, 10, 4, 2. Guys, these are the two possible combinations of the ages we have. Right, everybody? These are the two possible combinations of their ages that we can get. Okay? Two possible combinations of their ages. Right? Now the question is saying, for how many brothers their ages can be determined equally? Only one. That is R. Age of R can be determined uniquely, which is 6 years. Rest, we have two combinations. It can be 8 years also, it can be 10 years also, it can be 7 years also, it can be 6 years also. But for R, we can say for all the cases it will be 666 only. Right? Okay. Let's move to the next question, guys. The next question is this, guys, question number 47. Question number 47 is like based on permutation and combination. The question is saying Marigari, right? The name of the character is Marigari or Mrigari, pata nahi yaar, it's Mrigari. Anyways, Mrigari, a hunter is much physically fit to so that he may jump at any large height. एक hunter है जो कि वो jump कर सकता है किसी भी height पे, एक जंगल में है वो. He presently is standing on the ground and there are 5 rocks stairs step ahead of front of him. ठीक है. So guys, situation ये है कि this is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, step number 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. M is standing here, right? The hunter, Mrigari, right? Standing here. And he can directly go to this, 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 and he can directly go to this. It is his choice. But his purpose is he has to reach to the top. Correct? Question is, in how many possible ways he can reach to the top? That's it. Right? So guys, there are 16 possible ways. Let me tell you how. For this, he has 2 choices, either to go on it or not. For this also he has 2 choices, either to go on it or not. For this he has 2 choices, for this he has 2 choices, but for this he has 1 choice because he has to go to this. Right? So the answer is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 1, which is 16. This was the simple case of permutation and combination. But yes guys, it is important that you should be able to understand the question well. Okay? Alright. Let's move to the next question. Next question is positive and negative marks. Right. So guys, the next question is saying a test contains 20 questions and the students are awarded 4 marks for the correct answer, -1 for the wrong and 0 for the unattempted. Which of the following could be a possible number of questions attempted by a student who is scoring 27 marks? See guys, in the examination there are 20 questions, correct? +4 for the correct one, -1 for the incorrect one. Right? Guys, just think on it. Just think on it. What is the true penalty? If I talk about the true penalty for the incorrect answer, the true penalty for the incorrect answer is -5. Just think about it. Why? Because अगर वो गलत हो गया तो जो 4 number that you could get for this question You are not getting those 4 marks and you are attracting -1 also. So the true penalty I should say is -5 for an incorrect answer, right? And the true penalty for unattempted is, let's say, 4 marks, right? So guys, here total score could be 80 if all are correct, because 20 questions were there and the correct answer is giving you 4 marks. So final score, I mean the total score could be 80, the 100% score, the ideal score could be 80. The maximum score could be 80. And the student is securing what? The student is securing 27. So total he lost 53 marks as the penalty. Right everybody? Total he lost 53 marks as the penalty. Correct? So just try to write 53 in the combination of 5 and 4. Right? So 53 in the combination of 5 and 4. So 5 into 9, 45 plus 8. So 5 into 9 plus 4 into 2. Everybody. Here, this 9 and 2. See, 5 marks he is getting, I mean true penalty of incorrect answer is 5 and true penalty for not attempting is 4 actually. So it means he did not attempt 2 questions and 9 of his answers were wrong. He could not attempt 2 questions and 9 of his answers were wrong. It means 18 questions he just attempted. Out of this 18, 9 was correct and 9 was incorrect. Fine. So for 9 correct questions, he was getting 36 and minus 9, this is 27. Guys, is it clear now? The simple question, and some other some students have some other method for this question. It's fine. I mean, your purpose is to solve the question, right? Whether you are solving by this approach or that approach, it's okay. Fine. Okay. After that, this we have done. This question. Guys, in this question we have to use the options where the sum of the options and the difference of the options should be coming to the ratio of the time. Let me tell you, the sum of the options and the difference of the options. So sum of the options is 8 means what? 680? No, 8 hours. 8 hours and 48 minutes. So 480, I'm sorry. 480 plus 48, that is 528. And 4 hours. So 528 is to 4 hours means 240. Correct everybody? So let me solve it. So guys, this is what? This number is divisible by 11. Guys, 8 plus 3. 8 minus 3. This is 11 is to 5. So this is 48. 48 into 11 and this is 48 into 5. Yeah. Yes. Guys, this is the right answer. Okay. See everyone, this type of questions we have solved in our classes, we have solved in our book also, right? So if you want such type of more questions, you can refer our book, guys. You will get these type of questions. And why I am saying, because this type of question has been asked in UPSC also once. So UPSC has asked one question from boards and streams, and the question was based on this concept only, right? So you may check the concept, you may check the question also. Okay. All right. After that. Yes everyone. Question number 40 is saying, consider the following statement. Guys, this question we have directly taken from our book, right? Question number 40. Question is saying, consider the following set of numbers: 17 raised to the power n1, 17 raised to the power 2, up to 17 raised to the power 300. How many of these numbers will end with 3? See, the cyclicity of 7 is what? The cyclicity of 7 is 4. Fine. So this is 7, 9, 3, 1. 7, 9, 3, 1. If you talk about the unit digit of this set, you will get as 7931, 7931, 7931, 7931 and so on. So each slot of 4 number is giving you same unit digits. Fine. So how many total slots will be there? So 300 divided by 4, total slots will be 75 guys. Fine. So total slots will be 75. So in 75 slots, you will have 75 times 3, because in one slot you will have 1 times 3. So in 75 slots you will have 75 times 3. This is the direct question from our book guys. Fine. So that's why I remember the question and I remember the answer also. And that's why I didn't consider this question as the first glance question, right? Because I knew this question could not be solved in the first glance, right? So for this question you should be knowing the cyclicity process and you should be knowing the, you should be doing the division and all. Fine. So anyways, after that, this ratio and proportion question guys. So 600 will be divided in the ratio 1:2. So that is 200. So share of A is 200. Then share of B 1:3, that is 150. Then share of C, that is 1:5, 120. And rest part will be D. So if you add them and subtract from this 600, you will get 130. Okay. So share of D will be 130 rupees. Alright. Okay. After that, see guys, question number 38. This is the direct concept. The question number 38 is saying 9, 11, 13, 8, 9, 8. So let's start with 8. 8 into 11 plus 9. 8 into 11 is 88. 88 plus 9 is 97. And 97 into 9 plus 8. That is 881. So the required number is 881 guys. And 881 divided by 13, you are getting 67 and 10. So this is 10 is there in the two options. Okay, 67 is divided by 11, which is 6 and 1. So 10, 1. Right? So the answer is C option guys. See, all of you here, I'm not going to tell you the entire question because this is the discussion of test paper, right? I cannot teach the entire concept right now because it is the concept will take around 15-20 minutes if I explain the entire concept. And for all the questions, if I take the entire concept, so this video is going to be around 6-7 hours long. So that I don't want to do because you don't have this much time. Okay? And if you want to take if you want to learn these concepts, so you can come to the classes actually, right? Because that is important. Okay. After that, so guys, question number 37 is done. 36 may we need to factorize this number, right? So guys, this number should be factorized and then we need to solve this question accordingly. Okay. Alright. Isko, let me tell you the factors. Guys, 2472. The factors of 2472 is 2 cube into 103 into 3. Fine. And 1284. The factors of this number would be 2 square into 107 into 3. Now the question is saying what? The question is saying the third number n could be, everyone, question is saying n could be. So here in LCM we have 5. Here we don't have 5. Here also we don't have 5. So if in LCM we have 5, so in the option where we will get 5 as a number and 2 and 3 has to be there, right? So third number could be this, C. Okay, everybody? Alright. After that, guys, question number 35. See guys, you please do this question. Why? Because this question was asked in EPFO also, and this question was asked once in CSAT also, right? The question was which day on 10 to the power 10th day from today, right? So that is the question belongs to remainder theorem, 10 raised to power 10 divided by 7. That is the 4th day was the answer. Fine. Here also, this is 10 to the power 10 divided by 7, 10 to the power 100 divided by 7, and this divided by 7, this divided by 7. So here you will get 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 for how many times? For 10 times. So total you will get 40, 40 divided by 7, this is 5. Question is talking about the remainder, right? So if you have studied remainder theorem, you will get what I am doing. But if you didn't study remainder theorem, then obviously you will have to study remainder theorem first to solve these type of questions, guys. Okay? Alright. After that, so guys, these questions we have solved already, I suppose. Question number 26. Question number 26 also based upon reverse ratio concept, Shankar and Dilawar. Question is saying, this is Shankar and this is Dilawar. Question is saying 2/3 of Shankar is same as 3/5 of Dilawar. So obviously it will be 3 by 5 is to 2 by 3, which is equal to 9 is to 10. Fine. So Shankar and Dilawar, their shares are in the ratio 9 is to 10. So how many marbles each of them bought to the school? Together they have 247. So guys, if we add them, together means we need to add them. So this is 19. 19 and 247. This is 13, right? So 19 into 13. So 9 into 13 and 10 into 13. So this is 117 and 130. Okay. So question is how many marbles each of them bought to the school? Okay. So from statement number 1, you can get the answer because you are getting their number of marbles, right? So you can find this 2/3 of this number and you can find 3/5 of this number. Okay. So the answer is what? 78. 78. So from statement number 1 only you can find the answer, and from statement number 2 only you can find the answer. Why? Because this is 9 is to 10. So difference is 1. 1 is equal to 13. Fine. So 13 means their shares are 117 and 130. Fine. So from this statement also either, this question can be solved either of the statement. Fine. Either from 1 alone or from 2 alone you can solve this question. Okay everybody. Now let's move to the next question. Guys, question number 19. Question number 19 is what? Question number 19 is, the pattern is a group of 54 boys and girls was made to the stand in a queue as follows. A boy at the start, followed by a girl. So boy, girl, then a boy followed by 2 girls, then a boy followed by 3 girls, right? So guys, this is like this. So this is what, if we have n boys, then we have sigma n girls. So n plus sigma n is the total number, and this is given as 54. Okay? So just check the options. We have 9 with us. So sigma 9 plus 9. Sigma 9 is 45 plus 9 is 54. So in a row we have 9 boys. Okay everybody. So you need to practice these type of questions to get this level, where you can solve these questions just by reading it, and most important part is you have to understand, you have to get the meaning of the question, that this question belongs to this topic. Fine everyone? Okay, question number 19 is done. Then question number 18 belongs to the probability question. I'm just leaving this question. This is based on at least one. total minus none. You can solve this question easily. Fine. Guys, come to this question. Question number 17. It's a good question. This question is saying P and Q are two positive integers such that P into Q is 120. Which of the following cannot be the value of P plus Q? Here you have to factorize 120 and we need to add them. Right. What cannot be answered? We need to find it. Okay. 120. 120 can be 15 into 8. So 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 is there. Right. Okay. Now 120 can be 12 into 10. 12 plus 10 is 22. It is there. Okay. And it can be 20 into 6 also. 20 into 6, 20 plus 6 is 26. This is also there. But 35 we won't get. So the answer is 35, guys. Getting it, everyone? The answer is 35. Right? Everyone fine now? The answer is 35 for this question. So it can be a simple question in the examination provided you have done a lot of practice, you have done enough practice of this type of question. Fine. Else you will get confused in the examination. Yaar, kya ho sakta hai, kya nahi ho sakta hai, right? Okay. Now everybody, this question. So this question says, let S be the integers. Sorry, just wait. Let me read it here. Question number, which question was that? 16. 16. Question is saying, let S be the set of integers x, such that x is lying between 100 to 200, x is odd, x is divisible by 3 but not by 7. See everyone, x is lying between 100 to 200 and it is odd. Okay, x is divisible by 3 but not by 7. See guys, 33 numbers are divisible by 3 in 100 numbers, right? And out of that, how many of them are odd, how many of them are even? So out of these 33 numbers, 17 are even and 16 are odd. Why? Because it is starting with 102. The first number is even. Then obviously even number will be one more than the odd number. Because in 32, if there are 32 numbers, then half even and half odd. But if there are 33 numbers, then obviously we need to check the starting number. So the starting number is even. Fine. So there will be 17 even number and 16 odd number. So guys, x is odd. So total 16 possibilities for x. X is divisible by 3 but not by 7. Guys, x is odd. Odd number is divisible by 7. No, not by 7. Odd number is not divisible by 7 and it is divisible by 3. So obviously 7 into 3 is what? 21. So we have to exclude the multiples of 21 also. So guys, 105 is the first number. 105 plus 42 is 147 plus 42, 189. We have to exclude these three numbers. So 16 minus 3 is 13. Guys, the answer is 13 here. Okay. So guys, for these type of questions, you should be practiced enough. Else, you won't be able to solve these questions in the examination. Even you won't be able to understand the question in the examination. Right? Though this is nothing actually, this is just numbers like from 100 to 200. Right? This is just about numbers. But yes, in the examination, you will take a lot of time to solve these questions if you are solving these questions for the very first time. Let me warn you. Okay? After that, guys, this question was tough. Right? If you want to skip this question, you can skip. Okay? You may check the solution, don't worry. Right? These are syllogism, right? Syllogism you can solve with the help of the Venn diagram, guys. These are the simple questions. Ye ho jayenge aapse, right? If you are getting these type of questions, please solve these questions in the examination. Okay? After that, this I have solved already. Let me solve one syllogism question also. Okay, let me solve one. ठीक है, आप बताइए मैं कौन सा कर दूं. Let me solve these two questions, 9 and 10. Okay, guys, 9 and 10. No party is gathering. No party. This is party and gathering. all summaries are gathering. Okay. All summaries are gathering. Only a few gathering are committee. Few gatherings are committee. Right? Okay. So question, the conclusion is saying some committees can be summary. Yes, if this is can be summary, so it is true. Why? Because question is only a few gatherings are committee, right? So if I do committee here, so some committees can be summary. This is correct. Huh? Right, everyone? So for this Venn diagram, this is correct. Let me read the question here because some lighting issue is there. Question number 9. Huh? Okay. After that, the question is saying some party can be committee. Some parties can be committee. Guys, some parties can be committee. Yes, we can also have this. If we are drawing the party is here, right? So with this Venn diagram, we can have both the statements correct, right? So guys, these type of questions can be solved easily. And yes, if you are doing Venn diagram, then guys, multiple Venn diagrams will be possible. Fine. So just draw all the possible Venn diagrams and then try to then try to come to the conclusions. Okay. All right. After that, question number 6. Everybody, question number 6 is saying identify the wrong term in the given series. 37, 19, 20, 37.5, 65. Wrong term. 37 into half. 37 into half is what? 37 into 0.5 plus 0.5. See everyone, 37 into 0.5 is what? 18.5 and plus 0.5 is 19. So this is into 0.5 plus 0.5. Then into 1 plus 1. Then into 1.5 plus 1.5. So 20 into 1.5 plus 1.5. This will be guys 31.5. So 31.5 should be there in place of 37.5. 31.5 should be there in place of 37.5. Guys, okay? So this is the correct answer. After that, next question, question number 5. I think question number 5 we have solved initially, right? So guys, this was the discussion of the first mock test. So friends, here hope you are getting the idea like how to attempt the questions in the examination. And friends, let me tell you once again, you please don't have to solve the new questions in the examination. You just have to solve the familiar questions only, right? Okay everyone, thank you so much. Thank you.